Socrate, figlio di Sofronico, dei crimini seguenti. Socrate propone nuove credenze. Socrate corrompe la gioventù. L'accusatore domanda la pena di morte.
Non è un criminale, è uno degli intellettuali più dotti, ambigui e inquieti del suo tempo, Fra Giordano Bruno.
The most dangerous serial bomber in U.S. history. 16 bombs in 17 years, 23 injuries, and now a third death. Along with the latest bomb, he sent 3 letters. The letter says the bombings are the work of a group that hopes to promote instability in industrial society.
Every nuclear scientist will be hunted down and murdered. My hopes and dreams are to murder you. Every one of you.
These men are sociopaths. They've got no moral conscience. None. These people should be tried like the Nazi war criminals were at Nuremberg.
That guy in the middle, his name is Paul Offit. He just developed a rotavirus vaccine with a bunch of other people. It'll save the lives of 500,000 kids in the developing world every year. Pretty good, right? Well, it's good, except that Paul goes around talking about vaccines and says how valuable they are, and the people ought to just stop the whining. So, Paul's a terrorist. When Paul speaks in a public hearing, he can't testify without armed guards. He gets called at home because people like to tell him that they remember where his kids go to school.
Enough. It's time we just said stop. Welcome to the Ecomodernist Soapbox. My name is Gabe Ignetti, and I am an evangelist, but not in the religious sense. I am an evangelist for rationalism, science, and modernity. In other words, I am an eco-modernist. 17 centuries of persecution is long enough. The war on science must end now. It is well past time for the defenders of science to come together in a common front and fight back. Together we are strong, and that's what eco-modernism is about. It is about rejecting the guilt and fear of an old and backwards-looking, top-down environmental movement that has made a mockery of the very word environmentalism. Their eco-austerity message is being fought against tooth and nail by people across the planet, from Darfur in the Sudan to Paris, France. From the worker who's living from paycheck to paycheck to the peasant who's living on $1 a day, their demands are a loud and clear rejection of the eco-fantasy of getting by with less. What they're telling us is that there is no turning back to a golden age of pastoral bliss that never was and never will be. The only way left is forward. We believe that our only hope for human advancement, and even human survival, is through the exponential advance of science in the service of humanity in every domain, from genetic engineering to atomic rocketry. It's time to start believing that we can overcome our petty tribalisms and make our way forward together. And that is our mission here at the Ecomodernist Podcast, to educate, agitate, and organize to build a new environmentalism 2.0 that is based on sound science and free from the outdated dogmas of the 20th century. We've had numerous luminaries, such as NASA Hall of Fame astronaut Dr. Franklin Chang Diaz, Mark Linus, and Pulitzer Prize-winning author Richard Rhodes, as well as many others. We've accomplished all of this on a shoestring. Imagine if you gave us a lifeline. Without you, we're like a tree falling in the forest. We need your support. Even a regular contribution of as little as $5 a month could go a long way towards getting our message out. If you can't donate, then volunteer. If you don't have the time, then buy one of our beautiful shirts. Or even better, do both. Thank you for your support.
We are no longer afraid of you, and we are ready for war. If that is what you want, we will fight you with our last blood.
This is the Ecomodernist podcast. Our philosophy is based on sound science and free from the outdated dogmas of the 20th century.